In ancient India, there lived a sage who wandered without attachments. He had no teacher, no scriptures, no master in human form. And yet, he said, I have learned everything I know from 24 gurus. This is the story of Dattatreya, the Avadhuta, the free soul. 1. The earth. She bears everything, joy, sorrow, pain, without complaint. From her, I learned patience and tolerance. 2. The wind. It moves freely, untouched by what it passes through. From it, I learned detachment. 3. The sky. Vast, open, limitless. It taught me to be free of boundaries. 4. Water. It purifies all that touches it. I learned compassion and purity. 5. Fire. Burning without attachment. Consuming, yet pure. I learned discipline and inner fire. 6. The moon. It appears to change, yet it is always whole. I learned to stay centered despite outer changes. 7. The sun. It gives without asking. I learned generosity and selfless action. 8. The pigeon. Trapped in attachment, it lost its freedom. I learned the dangers of clinging. 9. The python. It waits patiently for food. I learned contentment and surrender. 10. The ocean. Always full, yet never overflowing. I learned calmness and depth. 11. The moth. Drawn to the flame, it perishes. I learned to avoid temptations that destroy. 12. The honeybee. Gathers nectar, harms none. I learned to collect only what is needed. 13. The elephant. Trapped by its craving for the female, I learned to guard my senses. 14. The deer. Distracted by music, it gets caught. I learned to be mindful of sensory pleasures. 15. The fish. Hooked by its greed, I learned restraint. 16. The courtesan. Alone, she remained inwardly free. I learned inner detachment. 17. The bird. Pingala, the prostitute. She waited endlessly, then let go. I learned the joy of renunciation. 18. The child. Always joyful in the present. I learned innocence and simplicity. 19. The maiden. Alone, she broke her bangles to avoid attention. I learned the value of solitude. 20. The snake. Lives alone, silent and still. I learned the power of solitude. 21. The arrow maker. Fully focused, he heard nothing. I learned the power of one-pointed attention. 22. The spider. Spins its own web and withdraws it. I learned the cycle of creation and dissolution. 23. The wasp. Contemplates until it becomes the object. I learned the power of intense focus and transformation. 24. The body. Temporary. A vehicle only. I learned that I am not the body, but the eternal self. These were Dattatreya's 24 gurus, not learned in temples or scriptures, but through life itself, in the silence of nature, in the actions of animals, in the mistakes of others. He found truth, and that truth was simple. The self is ever free. You are that. Look closely. The guru is always speaking.